Do you sleep with your pets? If you do, here's something that you might appreciate.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Check It Out with Young Lim. Today, we are going to check out Dyson's latest vacuum cleaner. That's the V15 Detect Absolute Cord-Free Vacuum. Now, the V15 Detect Absolute has been designed specifically for pet owners. That's a great thing because I think many people in Singapore have pets. Just like me, I have 2 dogs, and as you can hear in the background, plenty of birds. And that's why when I heard that the V15 is out on the market, I went out and got it. So let's take a look at the special features of the V15. Now first of all, let's talk price. The V15 is going to set you back 1,349 Sing dollars. But it does come with a whole host of accompaniments and tools to make sure that you get a complete clean in your home. Now, the most outstanding feature about the V15, unfortunately, is something that you don't get to see outside. It's what's interesting on the inside. And that is a fully sealed whole HEPA filtration. Now, we all know that HEPA filtration is like the benchmark of top grade for filtration in terms of purifying your air and removing the dust from the air. And the great thing about it being fully sealed within the machine is that it doesn't allow any of the dust particles to escape. And that's in addition to the new and improved post-motor filter, which has been redesigned so that it now captures up to 99.97% of all dust particulates, up to 0.3 microns. Okay, that sounds like a lot of technical jargon, but ultimately what you need to know is that, this machine here is a total dust trap maker. So everything that goes in, it doesn't allow it to escape. And only fresh air comes out from the back. Now, the next thing I like about the V15 is that it comes with the anti-tangle brush bar. What's so special about this brush bar, you might say? Well, if you look up closely in here, you can actually see 56 comb-like polycarbonate veins. And what they do is they actually ensure that all the hair that gets swept up by the brush bar gets directed into the cleaner head. In addition, they also have anti-static filament, carbon filament, to ensure that none of the dust sticks to the brush bar and everything gets directed into the cleaner head. Now, the V15 also comes with the laser detect brush head. Now, the laser detect brush head is not the newest technology. It was already available in the Dyson V12 Detect Slim, but I love it because it makes absolute sense in helping you to find out where the dust really lies in your home. And that's through the green diode built into this brush head, and it lights up and shoots out a laser when you're vacuuming so that it shines over the floor and you can see all the dust particles. Now, this next thing I'm particularly impressed with, and I'm like, oh my god, why hasn't anyone thought about this? But maybe that's why Dyson's Dyson, they have tons of engineers to think about providing solutions for all the little nitty-gritty unhappiness we encounter in life. Wow, Dyson should be like God. Anyway, I'm really talking about the hair screw tool. Okay, it sounds funny, but it actually does look like a screw. Okay, it's got a helix of nylon bristles that goes around and around in a kind of a conical spiral, and it's a simple but totally workable solution to a common problem. Now, I'm sure you know, when you're vacuuming mattresses or linens or carpets and the fibers get trapped within the brushes, it's particularly hard to get them out. Okay, I'm gonna show you a similar brush head from one of my previous Dyson vacuums. And this is what happens. See, all the fibers get trapped into the brushes, and it's really unsightly. You can try manually removing them. You can actually remove this screw cap here and taking out the brush, but it's just impossible. You know, I tried, after a while I just gave up. And that's why the engineers at Dyson came up with this conical concept. So how it actually solves the problem is, when the fibers get drawn up into this brush head, the anti-tangle screw actually ensures that all the fibers go in a conical fashion towards one end of the brush head before it gets sucked up into the vacuum cleaner. Brilliant, right? I mean, simple solution, but nobody's thought of it. I love it. Something else that's interesting is they've even gone to the extent of ensuring that the nylon bristles in the brush head are just slightly longer than the edge here, so that the edge actually helps to brush off whatever fiber gets stuck into the nylon bristles. And then it gets all swept into this conical kind of spiral to this end, and it gets sucked into the vacuum cleaner. Lifesaver, lifesaver. It's especially useful for those who are trying to, who frequently vacuum their mattresses at night. I mean, you've seen my dogs sleep on my bed. I have to vacuum my mattress every night before I sleep. So that's one of the main reasons why the V15 is especially thought out for pet owners. Okay, now this next new invention from Dyson is actually not part of the V15 package, but it was also just launched last month in July, along with this entire V15 solution for pet owners. And that is the pet grooming tool. Now, the pet grooming tool is sold by itself, and it costs 99 Sing dollars. And it's actually compatible with various other Dyson vacuum cleaners available on the market. So I'll leave a link below so you can check whether your vacuum cleaner is compatible with this tool. But what essentially this tool does is, you can see here, the brush head actually features a retractable brushes. Alright, so there are a total of 364 bristles carefully angled at 35 degrees, so that when you're combing your pets, it helps them to shed off their excess hair. And once you are done combing your pets, all you have to do is to retract the brush. And of course, it has to be connected to the Dyson vacuum. So once the brush has been retracted, all the fur gets left on the surface and gets sucked through the middle hole into the vacuum cleaner. Alright, this next step, I'm gonna try to get my dogs involved. I just got the V15 vacuum, so they might be a little bit apprehensive about this machine and the sound that it makes, which is why Dyson has been nice enough to also provide an extendable hose. So if your pets are kind of afraid of the sound of the vacuum cleaner, what you can do is use this extendable hose, connect it up, and then try to, you know, put the vacuum cleaner itself a little bit far away from them. So let's just go try that with Dodgy and Dawa. Let's try brushing it again. Okay. I guess it works much better if you have a long haired pet. Like, Dodgy's hair is kind of short at the moment, but okay, he's got long hair around his feet. Okay, Dodgy, come back, Dodgy. Okay. Let's try to get some excess hair off you first. Okay, Dodgy, come. No, okay, no. Okay, Dodgy. Okay. He's still very clean because I just brushed him last night. Okay. Okay, good boy, Dodgy. Good boy. Okay, so I noticed one thing that perhaps might not be as good for pet owners is the fact that you can't really keep the V15 on all the time because it works by a trigger button instead of you know, the on-off switch buttons that some of the other Dyson vacuums have. So you can only really kind of clean up the brush, and you see there's quite a bit of fur that I've taken out of Dorje. We're gonna try and see if it works. So I'm gonna retract the brush now and set on the vacuum. All right. Okay, there's still a bit of hair here, but I guess what you can do is sweep it up. Yeah. So, like I said, I guess it's for really long hair pets. So let's try this with Dawa and see her reaction. Alright, so this is Dawa, and let's try combing her. Oh dear, Dawa's got lots of fur. Okay, Dawa's got a lot more loose fur than Dorje. We need to brush her more often. Okay, so now let's try and see if the vacuum works again. Okay, so needs a bit of help, but it's still much cleaner and much neater than my usual grooming sessions where you have dust flying, fur and dander flying all over the place. Now the V15 also comes with a piezo sensor. What the sensor does is it actually measures the dust that is being sucked up into the vacuum cleaner and shows it to you via the LCD screen. So you know exactly what are the size of particles that's been sucked up and ensuring a total clean for your house. Now here's something else that you might not realize about the V15. It actually has a removable battery. So for those who have many rooms to clean or like double-story homes, you can actually just buy more batteries. Whenever they run out, you just pop a new one in and you're ready to go vacuum again. Now aside from the V15 vacuum itself, Dyson has also added a little surprise into the cleaning wand. Alright, what you actually see here, they've very cleverly designed the crevice tube to be built into the cleaning wand itself. Okay, so this is where you will plug in the vacuum cleaner and this is where you plug in the cleaning brush. But when you press this button here, aha! Out comes the crevice tool. So it's great if you just want to clean up specific corners between cabinets and stuff like that. And if you just want to brush up dust from those corners, you just slide the brush tool out. Okay? It's perfect because once you're done with it, all you have to do is to slide it back in to the wand. And that's one accessory that's well kept away and neatly stowed away when you don't need it. Great for you, Dyson. Alright guys, so my parting thoughts about the V15, I think it's really useful. I mean, I just got it and I'm enjoying it. I don't know about the two of them, but it's helping me to make my pet ownership journey so much easier. I love it. The cleanup is easy. All I have to do is to just slide this out and dunk out all the hair, and it's ready to go. Toji. And the great thing is, because of the V15's size, you know, it's not the kind of huge gargantuan vacuum cleaner that dogs love to hate. You know, the type that they love chasing around. This one they're quite fine with, and it doesn't really make that much of a noise, so they don't get scared of it. That's the other great thing. And with this HEPA filter, I'm totally... Okay, Doji, you're in the way. Okay, with this HEPA filter, I'm totally assured that I'm constantly breathing clean air after I vacuum. So if you have pets at home and you're kind of tired seeing fluff and fur flying around, you might want to give this V15 a try. That's the birds in the background. I have several of them. I guess that means they love the V15 too. Alright, so that's it for me. I'll see you very soon at the next episode of Check It Out with Young Lim. And Dodgy, and Dawa, come here. Okay, say bye. Say bye-bye. Dawa, say bye-bye.